In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to crop and straighten an image using the crop tool. The crop tool is located just a couple down from your move tool, off here to the side. And up at the top you can see there's several different options, like always. The first option we're going to talk about is unconstrained. When that's clicked, you can click and drag whatever shape of rectangle you want to crop your picture to. It can be square, long and skinny, up and down, however you want. So let's say I want to click there and then drag it in a little bit, whatever. Okay, so you can drag your corners to whatever shape you want. That's how unconstrained works. The next option is original ratio, and that's taking the original ratio of your picture and keeping it the same. So if I wanted to drag my corner in, you can see no matter where I drag my mouse, it's keeping that exact same ratio. You can drag a corner as well, whatever. It's keeping that same ratio that we had from the beginning. The following options are preset options. 1 by 1 is a square, so you can drag your box to square format. 4 by 5 is an 8 by 10, same ratio, which is a standard print size. 8.5 by 11 is a standard paper size, and so on. So all these have different cropping sizes and ratios. Let's say that I want to crop it in a very specific ratio that's not listed here. So let's just say it's 5 by 13. Go over here and you can enter 5 by 13, and you can see that automatically adjusts to whatever numbers you typed. Or if you want, instead of having my crop go up and down, if I want to go side by side, all I have to do is switch these numbers. So I can go 13 by 5, and now my cropping ratio is side to side instead of up and down. To straighten out a photo, like right now my horizon line is really crooked in the background. If I want to straighten that out with my picture, all I have to do is come up here to this button, click that, and drag a line on whatever line I want to straighten out. So in this case it's my horizon line. So as soon as I do that, Photoshop automatically straightens that line out for me, which is a really easy and simple way to straighten pictures. Last thing we're going to talk about is the rule of thirds. And if you guys have already noticed, every time you click on one of these options, there's these guidelines in the middle of our picture that come up, which is basically the rule of thirds, because that's what our view is clicked on. You can click this to a grid, the golden triangle ratio, golden spiral, and so on. But you guys should be most familiar with the rule of thirds if you want to use that. If you'd rather these lines go off, you can always click never show overlay, and that'll take your guidelines away and just show the picture itself. But in this case I'm going to turn it back on because I want my hot air balloon to be in my golden rule of thirds. So there it is. Click OK. And now you know that hot air balloon is right in that rule of thirds because that's where our lines were.